Yo, so before we turned the mics on, we was talking about playing online and stuff, and you spoke about something that we've been talking about lately, the having the Discord friends.
Yeah.
Basically like the people you meet
Yeah.
gaming and stuff. Like that's kind of like a crazy thing for people like us because we came up in the era when it was like a big mistake to make friends online. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like they was always telling you it was some like 40-year-old white
You,
dude in
you
his
didn't know
mom's
who you was
basement. You know what I mean?
banging with online. You didn't know who it was.
Nah, facts. I was like back in the day when it was just like the screen name, no profile pic, nothing. You just
All of
had
a
to
sudden
take
you
their
on
word
Catch a
for it.
Predator.
Nah, facts.
Oh shit!
That was a wild time online, bro.
It was.
When the internet first came out, it was literally the Wild West, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
I used to be in chat rooms and AOL chat rooms thinking I was talking to shorties. And I'm like 13, 14 years old. Thinking I was like falling in love with these girls. And after no, for real. And, I'm a little bit older.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
No. You can laugh. It's a bit, I'm a bit old school, but now that I see how it's been exposed, I'm like, yo, who was I talking to back then? For
Nah,
real,
facts.
though?
And everybody has that one friend like that they made online that they was in touch with them for a long time and maybe you fell out or whatever that you randomly think about, you know what I mean? You're like, dang, like I wonder what happened to that person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a few of those, yeah.
Bro, the version of that I had was I used to be in like a rap battle thing online. Where you would like battle and like upload the tracks on
Nah.
SoundClick. You remember SoundClick?
Yo, that's crazy.
SoundClick back in the day, bro. And you used to just have people vote, and then that's how you would do like the tournaments.
Yeah.
So it was like rappers that I knew that would enter those tournaments too. You know what I mean? I wonder what
You was
they
going
up to.
in?
Bro, I was going in, dog. I was like one of them like fake New York super tough rappers, bro. I was like 13 years old. I was killing
Straight out of
everybody.
Wentworth.
Nah, facts, bro. I was the biggest murderer. I was like 13, like barely had any hair.
That's just crazy. Like we talked about it. Like I grew up making music. That's why I love music so much. And we would just produce music. And we used to rap about having guns. And then my boy would be like, "You don't even have any guns." And I was like, "I know, but it's like that's what everybody's rapping about, right?"
That's it. That's what always happens though, right? Like when you first start, you always just go right to the stuff that you already hear, you know what I mean? And then like you kind of start going away from it as you like start discovering your own style and like even like hearing yourself how dumb you sound saying certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
like you was mentioning earlier like just being in the gym as far as like recording, you know what I mean?
putting up shots. Yeah, for sure. You got anything you do, you gotta have consistency. Just every day, just putting in work.
Facts, lock in.
But looking back as when you started your content and what you were rapping about when you started versus what you are expressing now, what was the change? Like what drew that change?
I feel like I wasn't when I first started rapping. I wasn't like rapping about some nonsense that I didn't have no idea about. It was more on some kind of like what I was saying earlier off camera. It was like as far as knowing what song structure is and knowing how to go in there and make a record, because we come from the era just like whether you rapped or not, you with your homeboys smoking gas or something, or in a circle in the garage or outside on the block or something. You get high enough, everybody outside then it turn into a rapper. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Everybody Jay-Z growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I grew up having uncles who get drunk as hell. Next thing you know, they Tupac.
Freestyling, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So-
funny because it always started like that, and then when y'all actually like get like a little stick mic, you know, something
Yeah.
like that.
That blue.
Everybody go inside. You start seeing who starts leaving the room because they're like, all right,
Yeah.
it was cool when we was outside, you know, but now that
Yeah.
we're inside and actually got to do it, it ain't cool no more. And then the group gets smaller and smaller, and it becomes like 2 or 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? That
Shit,
just
well, I
keep
was
doing
actually
it.
forced to rap, really, because, like, really, I always had music in my blood because I've been playing the drums since I was, like, probably, like, my mom and dad gave me a drum set. I was, like, 18 months, almost 2 years old.
Yeah, that's fire.
So when I was, like, 5, 6, 7 years old, I played at church. You know, your granny, your mom take you to church 9 a.m. Shit, I'm the little 5-year-old on the drum at the 9 a.m. service, so... And it's funny because it's crazy. That church that I grew up going to, starting to play drums at, the pastor of that church, his son is like this big Instagram, like, viral sensation. He's a preacher, and you know what I'm saying. He goes around the world. So I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't feel like nothing is coincidence. Life be full circle.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts. It always comes together, especially like kind of like you were saying, Joe. Like when you make that transition, like it's not just a random thing or like you
Yeah.
can necessarily pinpoint it. Sometimes it's just like as you keep going through the music stuff, like JC was saying earlier, like. And I felt him when he was saying it because, like, when you do the music thing, especially when you're in it for music, you go in thinking everybody's just on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
be
I mean? Like,
naive.
you think you take people at face value, like, oh, you say you're gonna do this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And one of the points that I want to make out there that I want to make here is one thing that I know about you is all these glamorous options and opportunities. It's not something you're drawn to because you already know. And you look at something and it's like, okay,
Yeah, with the music, it'd be funny seeing what people react to as far as like what they think is you doing your thing versus what is actually you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like as you kind of get deeper into it and you see, okay, this is how people actually make money at this. This is how people actually grow. Once you
Yeah.
figure that out and you kind of see like, dang, like what people think is the part that is like the win or whatever,
Yeah.
it don't be that. It always be something else. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I mean?
oh yeah. Because most people you'll find out, you'll learn. Like I said earlier, like when you get into something like this, like you get into it because the love of it, and at the same time, when you know you love something, and you could possibly help change your family, friends, and everybody you love's trajectory in life. It's like I'm not trying to be one of those 40-year-old, 45-year-old 9 to 5 workers every day at work. He got to go home and get drunk at the bar because he's miserable, and he make all the money in the world, but he's not happy with his life.
yeah.
Facts.
He's mad, got a wife at home bitching and complaining. He don't like his job. He don't like his boss. Or he might be the boss and don't like what he doing. He just doing
Yeah.
it because he have to. I'm not gonna die and be that. I'm gonna die doing what I love
Facts.
to do, and that I know I can make. I can make something happen with.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person that see. That's why I clash with like my father. Like he was the man that can go and build you a house and a home with his hands.
Mhm.
Like I give credit to people like my brother AJ all the time. Like, boy, you good, boy. You know how to, you know how to fix this, do that, do that. I be like, boy, that's the type of shit my dad wanted me to do. Ooh. But it's like, I know what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of. So when I know or feel like I know that's just not me, I won't even try it. I'm not the type of person that will try put any effort or time into anything that I know. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, it
You
ain't
know
for
what I'm
me.
saying?
It ain't for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
So
but
it's like-
that's what I was kind of alluding to is like the realization. You know, what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Your realization. When you see that situation, you're like, this is exactly what I do
Are you
not
in
want to
this?
do.
We all in this to get paid
Yeah.
eventually, take care of our family. But it's like I tell AJ all the time: if my kids, my mother, my brothers and sisters, all my girl, everybody was cool, I would do music for free.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you got a village and people you got to take care of, like my girl won't even let me be comfortable doing music. She fucking around having the light bill due or this going on. And she's like, I don't give a fuck about no music. And they believe in me wholeheartedly.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts.
They done helped me pay for studio time, videos, this, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Spent our last.
Yeah, facts.
But then when you got real life going on and you got everything else around you going on, you're going to see, you're like, are you in this shit because you want to live the lifestyle? Or are you
Yeah.
in this because you really love the music?
Do you think that's a big part of music today? Is there's a lot of artists that don't have that realization?
I think like kind of off of what you're saying, like I just think like there's artists that like they're on that line or like they fall on either side of the line of like, are you taking this serious or not? You know what I'm saying? Because another thing we was talking about earlier was like collaborating and stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like sometimes you're like, yo, like you should work with more artists and stuff. And it's like, you be trying, you know what I mean? But it's like when you're really putting in the work and you know, like, because the thing that I always find funny, bro, is when people try to tell you like they got X, Y, and Z going on. Like
Yeah.
if everybody don't got stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Motherfuckers be thinking they better than you.
yeah, they think they got a different set of problems or something. It's like, bro, we
The whole
all
time they sitting there next to you.
Exactly.
You better than me, but you here with me every
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
How
Like,
that makes sense?
Dead ass, bro. It's like
You trying to figure it out just like I am.
exactly, bro. And it's like, bro, like
Please.
If
people
y'all
be
wanted
too
the
cool
same
to figure
level,
it
they
out.
wouldn't be there with you.
Exactly. People
Come
be too
on.
cool to try to figure it out.
And
is what it is.
if you wasn't on the same level, me, and you felt like you was really, see, you could act like you bigger than us, but you know deep down in your heart you're not. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't even answer a phone call. Or even
You wouldn't
come
be
into the
here right
room.
now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that, but that's just life. And I had to learn to stop taking that type of stuff personally, and especially in the business we're in. Nobody's gonna take you serious until they have to take you serious.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah,
and some
great
people
quote. Great quote
are
right
blessed
there.
enough to have the discernment and have the vision to see what you see, but everybody don't. It's like God say, He didn't put that in them; He put it in you. So He can't expect for them to see it.
No, facts. I be feeling like another thing that's like super special that people be having sometimes that they waste is the like just the magnetism where people just want to support them. Like you know how sometimes you meet certain people that they just got that like thing about them that no matter what they do, it always succeeds because people are always down to support them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you see people like that, kind of like not living up to what they really could be doing, it's like, ah, man, bro, like you got the people in your corner. All you got to
Yeah.
do is the work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like people be the other way around.
But
They
don't
got to
get it
do the
twisted,
work and then
dog.
get the people in their corner. You know?
But don't get it twisted too, though, because I've been there and still, like I said, learning as I grow. No, because I know I'm not the only hungry, thirsty artist that really want this shit.
Facts.
And it's like I like to say, it's like when my granny, my OGs, and tell me, same thing make you laugh, make you cry. Keep saying good morning. Your time will come, whether good or bad. And I know a lot of time in life, it's information. A lot of people don't have the knowledge. It ain't not because they don't want to do it. They not serious. They don't want to
Yeah.
invest in themselves. They don't know the information. They don't have the knowledge. And then everybody that's around them that who maybe can help them, they don't either have the knowledge for real,
So
or
that's a
they
good
don't-
question then. Like, so what do you think is the thing that's barring them from like taking that step to try to figure it out?
Because they're afraid.
That's what
One,
I'm
Afraid of
saying.
what though?
Two-
Afraid of what?
Failing.
You would be no, it's
Okay.
not a that.
That's what I feel like
you
it'd
would
be
be
with
afraid too if you had to go jump in a pond full of crocodiles, sharks, snakes, and rats, and killers, robbers, and perverts, and you had to figure out how to maneuver through all of that and do what you love and still balance your at-home life. If you were a real person, trying to balance a real life in a pond full of snakes and rats and sharks. It's not easy, especially when you really came in this for the love of it. You didn't come in here thinking, oh yeah, what can I go get over from over here? You're like, damn, that's what it takes to make music? If I'm a person who came up like me, I didn't have nobody in my family that did music, did that, ever went and like, I got a cousin who pursued and still pursuing acting, played a couple of background scenes in movies. You know, I got some family members that did something with their life, but when you don't come from that and you don't grow from that and have anybody, what does everybody always talk about in life, no matter what business you're in? They had a what? A mentor. Oh, how'd you get? Oh, my mentor came and told me and taught me this. And if you don't have nobody, a father, an uncle, a mom, or anybody connected to something, and you just jumping into something for the first time, you're going to make 1,001 mistakes, especially when you jump into something that's full of people that just want to use, abuse, and get over. This ain't no game that's like, you got to find your people that vibe with you, connect with you, and that love you and want to.
But how do you trust that, like, they're genuine though?
Only time will tell. But the thing is, everybody don't have the space, the time, the mental, the financials to take these risks. That's why I feel blessed.
So you take the risk.
You take the risk,
You take the
but
risk.
everybody ain't worth the risk. You got to pick and choose. It's just like when you
Yeah.
pick your wife or your girl or your
Good-
friends.
Great point.
Everybody, you're going to have problems with everybody.
There's risk involved.
Yeah.
That's what-
Everybody.
That's what I
It's
was
about
saying.
who
There's
you
risk
willing to take risks with and who you willing to fight through things with and get past things. If that was the case, everybody would be married for 30 years. Everybody would be friends for 30 years.
Yeah.
Everybody would be business partners for years. That's not the case. It's about who is worth fighting for in your life and your
Everybody
heart.
ain't worth the risk, and everybody won't take the risk.
Exactly.
But it's experience that teaches you that.
You got to take a bunch of L's and lashings
Facts.
It's
to get
experience
there.
that teaches you that.
No,
right?
facts, you do. I'm not saying that, but everybody don't have the uncle, father, mother that can that has time and financial freedom to
Like I did this. This is what happened.
to
I
go
did this. This is what happened.
learn books, read
Yeah, that
books, teach
guidance
you the
goes a long
business,
way.
Yeah.
take you to practice every day. Back in our day, we had to catch a ride or ride a bike
Yep.
to practice because our mom and dad was at work.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
They didn't have the chance to drop us off. Pick
Most
us
of
up.
our parents
Facts.
are trying to survive, not invest money into your dream and goal. They can't even afford that to keep lights and all that every week. So you think everybody who's made it to where we trying to head to had $100,000 to invest?
Facts.
Dudes, rappers, all of these dudes that come from these so-called hoods and ghettos, and everybody got this. Oh, I was trapping before I made it. Oh, I don't even like music. I just had to do it for. If you was trapping and made all this money before music,
You
but
wouldn't
you don't
done
like music, why the fuck are you doing music?
You would not.
You see what I'm trying to say?
That's
would not
what I
done
was
it.
saying earlier too. With the people think a certain thing is the success, but they don't really know. Like they don't know somebody got $500,000 on this run of music that they're doing that they're just putting
You
behind
don't know
it.
that nigga came up off a settlement because he got in a car accident.
Exactly.
You don't know he got the neighborhood drug dealer putting the bag up for him.
Exactly.
His pops won a lot of.
You see what I'm saying? You don't know people's story until they want you to know.
Exactly.
And unless it's public.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So we can all say anything, and I get it. Everybody has trust issues. Everybody has trauma, scars, PTSD.
So let's get to the personal. What drives you then?
Doing what I know I can achieve, what I love to do, what I won't wake up miserable doing, and that I can help change my family's life. That's what drives me. I can't sleep without thinking about it. I can't eat without thinking about it. You see what I'm trying to say? Even when I've had moments where I want to quit and say, fuck this fake ass shit. I don't want to do this shit. My heart, my body, my mind, my soul won't let me.
Yeah.
It just won't let me. And
Can we ask you the same question?
Yeah, kind of like a little bit of what he's saying too. Like I've always been the type that I just can't like put my fate in somebody else's hands, like with a regular type of job or like.
And it's
you know
not
what
even
I
about
mean?
being
Like,
regular, because my parents had regular jobs that fed me.
Yeah.
A roof over the head, lights, bills, clothes, enough. We had enough. We didn't have everything, but we had enough. My people sacrificed so I can go to school with white people, so I can live in this area and move away from where my family's from. I'm not even from Florida. My dad and mom had strife in their marriage because my mom would have made more money living where we from than moving here. My dad didn't want me to grow up where I'm from
Yeah.
and die or go be in prison for the rest of my life there. So he said, fuck that.
That's
I'm
why I live
sliding.
in Florida.
Facts.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's why
So
I live
it
in
ain't
Florida.
even all about that. It's just people only want to be real and realistic and realism when it's beneficial and it was for somebody they love or fuck with.
No, but I mean, what drives you to keep wanting to be an artist and pursue?
Because I
this
love
stuff?
it. It ain't nothing. It ain't there no deep. It's nothing deep like that.
Yeah.
I really love this shit. Like
Yeah, I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
you
saying.
just gotta love the
I-
music first. You know what I mean? Like,
that is it. It's a
I
simple,
really love
a
this
simple
shit. That's
response.
it ain't really nothing more.
That's it. That's all I'm asking. It's just for the love of it.
I don't see myself doing nothing else.
That's it. That's the
Literally.
response. Yeah. And that's what I want to know. Same thing for you. Where's the drive?
for me, it's always like just trying to like do what I feel like is a perfect song, which is just that's what I'm chasing. You know what I mean? Like I just keep making music
And
to
for me,
perfect
it's-
it, where it's like you got that one song that you're like, damn, every element. of
It
this
ain't
is
even about
perfect.
even just the music aspect for me, because I tell AJ all the time when it's able to happen, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Hey bro, you got a video idea? You wanna? Oh, let me come help you direct it, put it together. Hey bro, oh you got a song? Oh hell yeah, let's collab. Let's do. I'm that type of person. I'm it's deeper for me. The joy and the feel that I get just talking about it and doing it. It's just like if it was up to me, I would trap this dude in the studio 24/7 and he would never be able to leave. But we would both have to
That's your
damn near
40?
choke our women. It's like, girl, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you have a village and people back to that support you, man, too, and you got the love of it, and they see your passion and drive,
Yep.
like I know I got people in my corner that believe in me.
Yeah. Now, I can relate. I'm not an artist, but I have a love for music. I just have a love for music and the way it's made and the way it sounds and the way it makes you feel. And that's why I just like being involved with it. I don't even.
I mean, you're a DJ though, so it's
Well,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know.
But you know,
not
can I
you
tell you
just
something?
a listener. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Can I
but
tell you
I don't
something,
even
though?
get nothing out of it. But I know what the feeling of playing good music does to people.
But see, as a listener and as a creator, it's a little different too, because that's why you earlier what you were saying about how you start off as 10, 15 homies, then it's 8, then it's 5, then it's 2, then it's just you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I didn't fall in love and I didn't love the actual process,
Yeah, exactly.
I would have quit so
Facts.
long ago.
Facts.
Just the process of me and AJ going in the studio, recording, working on a song, going to figure out a video idea, creating, us being in that energy. It's like when we was kids on the basketball court or something, your mama and daddy had to tell you to get your ass in the house, come eat.
Facts.
It's that shit. You got to drag me out the studio and say, hey, JC, go get something to eat.
And you know, like in the beginning too, like you would always invite like a homie, like for sessions and
Oh,
stuff.
don't get me started.
And they would just come one time, and they will never come back because they're like, oh, this is what really going on. They think it's like in the movies, you know, that everybody's popping bottles. The song is recorded in one take. We all high fiving.
That's what
like,
Drake said.
Yeah.
He said He said I pick and choose some shit like that, not verbatim, like about allowing people to come record with him in the studio because most people you bring to the studio, they think it's gonna be a game winner every night.
Yeah.
And that's not how it goes. You see what I'm saying? So that's not really how it goes. And I talk to AJ about that type of shit. We talk about that all the time, and it's like every night ain't gonna be a successful night. I used to pride myself. Me and all homies used to pride myself in going to the studio. If we in there for 2, 3, 4 hours, I need to at least did 3, 4 songs.
Yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying? Pride myself, rushing, hurrying up. These days, bro, ever since I've been taking my time, going to the studio, laying down, it might just be 4 bars. It might just be a melody with no words.
It's funny too, cause like them first few sessions, you're almost like trying to convince the engineer you're nice. You know what I mean? Like when you transition from like that home studio.
It's not that you're trying to convince them that you're nice. You on some shit like you ain't, cause I done got cringe being in the studio with other people and other artists.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, like when you go there, you're like, nah. I want them to think I'm a real artist.
Yeah,
you know what I
feel
mean?
me?
Like
exactly.
It's funny, man. Like just like you're saying, like the progression you go through. Like in the beginning, you trying to make like 5 songs in one session. Then like you fast forward 10 years later. And you might be super happy that you came up with a dope melody that session.
And taking my time.
You're
now.
like, dang, bro, this melody's insane. I can't wait to finish it. Like, you can't even think about something like that when you first start. You know?
And I'll be honest with you, ever since I've been recording like that, just taking my time, not rushing, when I don't feel it, and because I'm not in here just making up fairy tales. All of my music, a lot of the times, I'm trying to get better at that because some people in your life, they'll try to like, they can't tell the difference from the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I pride myself on being a realist and being a human, being a real person, an artist, not just all the willy-nilly shit. So it's like I can't even record every day if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I need to continue to live, continue to thrive, continue to go through adversity, continue to all of that. So when I feel it, I feel it. I'll lay it down. I might just got these 8 bars. All right, AJ, we'll come back to it later. And then ever since I started recording like that in the last 2 years, we've been making some of the best music that we've ever made.
Nah, facts. It's definitely like all those. That's the thing that people don't understand about like doing the failures and going through the grind. Like that's how you learn how to do the good stuff because like you're getting the whack stuff out the way. Like,
bruh,
I did it like this. Nah, that don't work.
I used to have to get fronted. Bro, I done spent so much money trying to do this shit. I'm talking about I'm at Plush with my brother AJ and them. Uncle Mike, Lou, all of them. I'm at Mr. B, everybody. Uncle Mike B. I'm at the studio 7 days a week to the point where I started going broke. I'm talking about arguing with my girl, this, that. AJ, I come up there, AJ let me do 2, 3 hours, front me an hour, I pay him the rest days later or something. Shit like that. I ain't just started like yesterday. Yeah. It's just when I started, I didn't know none of the business and didn't know everything. Like, dude, I just got my LLC for my music going on 2 years now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, it took me 10 years just to learn, like, simple shit, like what a mechanical license is, what is a sound exchange. And you see what I'm trying to say? You had to spend thousands of dollars, hours, time, taking L's. Everybody not with that.
And that's the point that I made earlier. It's like, you meet an artist and they have no fucking idea about any of that, and you're like, all right,
Yeah, it's something that we always talk about here too. Like, bro, you're gonna
Nobody
have to
teaching you neither,
you're
though.
gonna have to pay that tax or get them 10,000 hours. Either way, like
Yeah.
Come on.
if you don't go to college, whatever route you're gonna take,
Yeah.
you're still gonna have to
still
do
gonna
the
drop it back.
sacrifice.
And you're gonna
You're
drop it
still
back.
gonna come out of
Whether it's
pocket,
sacrificing money, time, or energy.
and it's gonna be all of them.
And the older I get,
Yeah.
we
You
all
can't
thought
do
it was
nothing
about.
for
We all
free in
thought it
this
was. We
generation.
all thought it was about money.
Yeah, but you
But the
can't do
older I
anything
get,
for free.
It's the time and the energy.
But you can't.
Facts.
But also, you can't do anything
no,
for
you
free in
can't.
this generation.
And you can't keep doing. You especially can't do nothing for free
Yeah.
forever too.
That
because
is something cause like I was talking
even
with my
jobs got internships.
I was
but go
talking
ahead.
with my father-in-law the other day, and this goes perfectly with the music thing because it's music too. Like just about how like when people say you can't make music like they used to, like it's true, bro. Like you're not gonna get 12 guys that are just down to do the music just for fun and see what happens. Cause dog, like the way the economy is now,
Yeah.
the way things
But
are,
I'll be honest
like
with you,
it's way
it was
different.
that was never happening. That's all of, and I don't want to get too deep on here because I'm still trying to make it. But
No, but I'm just even saying, like, from back in the day, the people that they actually had to play the instruments. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you had to get a
but
band
that's,
together.
But that's not the artist's fault. What it is it's not even that's none of our fault. That's the culture and that's the supporters, the fans. Because follow me now, your favorite artist probably still should have been hot today, but because he doesn't get on 808s and this type of melody or beat, it's not hard. With artists, we try to do what we love to do, but we're also conformed into what the gatekeepers, the bloggers, the fans. It's like you come in, oh, this is different. We never heard this. They get used to it. We tired of hearing the same shit. You do something different, oh, we want that old you. You see what I'm saying? It's like what Drake said again. It's like you don't miss the music I used to make. You miss the times and moments you was going through.
memories.
The memories from that music.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So as an artist, you can't win. You ain't gonna make everybody happy. So that's why I'm just gonna make music that I like and that I want to make. And don't put me in a box because I'm a human.
And it's gonna be people
Yeah.
who enjoy it.
I'm a human. I have all emotions. So I
Yeah.
make sure all them emotions on a rap song. Mm-hmm. So don't put me in a box. You human too. Some days you happy, some days you sad, some days you angry, some days you mad,
Yeah.
some days you excited, some days you weary. I feel that way too as an artist. So don't put me in the box and say, oh, you should just make this kind of song. You should just make that.
Especially when you're still on the come up too. It's like if you ain't there yet, like try different stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there be so many people that are just so stuck. Like nah, this is like it's like, but bro, it's not working. I mean,
Yeah.
it at least hasn't made any movement the way
Yeah.
you feel it should have. So
Meek
explore
Mill said
other
I rapped for
stuff.
13 years before I made my first dollar. So why can't you? Ain't
Facts.
nobody bigger than the program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Facts.
There's a lot of careers like that where people like you said, they lock themselves in a box.
Jay-Z ain't make it until he was damn near 30.
Once they try to branch out of that, it's like, oh no, that's not why we fuck with you. That's not why we
Exactly.
fuck with you.
It's the fans. It's the
Yeah.
supporter. It's
Yeah,
not the
that's-
artist.
yeah.
That's the cool thing about nowadays, though, that like you can just have different pockets of fans because different people, even different countries, like different stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's certain songs that I have that like
They say
they
them-
just get mad play like in random places that I'm like, what the heck?
They say them Europeans appreciate us in our music more. That's
Nah,
what it
facts.
is.
I feel like just
I'm not
peop-
sure how true it is, but that's what they say.
Oh, it is. This guy's top 10 in the Netherlands right now.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
you can't even get support in your own city. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Nah,
like,
facts. But even that, I'd be like, bro, it's not their vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like
the world bigger than the city
exactly,
anyway. So.
exactly, bro. That's why like a lot of artists I feel get stuck into like just thinking about the city and like they want their best friend to like their music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, bro, if your best friend
They don't
like
even
your
know nothing
music,
about music.
yeah, like who cares, bro? Like if the two guys around you don't like your music and that
Yeah.
really affects you, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm
Deep down,
saying?
if they don't like your music, you probably don't like it neither, though, before they told you they don't like it.
But even like sometimes
that's a
they
good
don't even
point.
like that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like even like some people
But a
don't
real
even
mus-
listen to music.
A real
You know what I
musician
mean?
and artist, I may not do country music, but I know what country music's supposed to sound like and what sounds good or not.
Yeah, but most
You
people
see
are
what I'm
not
trying
gonna
to say?
think like that.
And most people, you got to think about it. We come up in a time that's so judgmental. You got to think about it. Back in our day, when we were younger, like now today's because social media, everybody's open with it. Back then, you had to hide that you loved Jesus. You had to hide that you went to church. Nigga, I was 15, 16 in high school, hiding that I played the drums. I didn't want people to know I know how to play the drums. You see what I'm saying? We was young, dumb.
Yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying? So we just live in a world where it's just like, everybody wants to be too cool. Everybody cool, and then be people that ain't cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just got to do what you love to do.
That's why being an artist is so dope, because like you're really like trying stuff in front of everybody, bro, and sometimes it just be super whack.
That they were scared to be tried, but they'll judge you on.
Nah, facts. They'll talk about it all day, but they'll never even try to do one thing like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, like you said, bro, you don't worry about that. It's bigger than the city. There's everybody out there that you're trying to reach.
Because I love my city. It's just a part of the game. Like, everybody has to go through it. Nobody's bigger than the program. I just had to
that's why a
learn
lot
to
of
take
people,
what not to take personal, what to and not take personal.
And that's why people move to the cities where you have more opportunity, like Atlanta, LA, New York.
Nobody ever gets love from where they from like that. We know that.
Yeah, in
that's
fact,
just the game
even
of
the
the game.
people that be from those places, they be saying that they didn't take off until X, Y, and Z or somewhere else or something like that.
Nobody's bigger than the program.
Yeah.
I think that DJ Envy was saying he broke, I think, Juvenile in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And like really started getting the records hot in New York, and that was like a big thing for Juvenile to like blow up. And you wouldn't think like New York, like they're playing Juvenile, but it's
I get what you're trying to say, but Juvenile's a different situation because Juvenile's from New Orleans. I got family from New Orleans, my father's side. Juvenile was already like buzzing and big as hell in that region. You know what I'm saying? So before Juvenile blew up to
like,
America, he was like...
He had the region, but once he got New York, it connected, and then it just blew up OD, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's like, it's a weird connection, but even like you were saying before, like if it's something dope, it's going to be dope. Like it don't matter where it's from.
People going to rock with it. That's it.
That's the problem with social media. Everybody's too busy comparing their story and their situation to the next. Mm-hmm. Social media has everybody feeling like they
You think it's oversaturated at this point, social media and artists?
Everything's oversaturated because I can say cooking with Kayas are oversaturated or workout enthusiasts. I'm okay. I love to see everybody chasing their dream. That's what this shit is about. Yeah. It's not about that.
Even the podcast game, everybody say it's oversaturated. Everybody say, put a tax on podcast mics. You know what I mean? Like that's the joke going around.
Only reason why people and I get what they mean by oversaturated. The only reason why they say it's oversaturated because now more than ever. What they say, it's like 150,000 songs uploaded to Spotify a day.
Facts.
Oh, damn.
Back then, you couldn't do something like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of what I was saying before with the band. Like, you needed a band to even get to that point, to even get to record some music. Yeah. Like, now, like, we don't even need that.
Well, these days, it's more like popularity. Because back in the 90s, you could go see Bobby Brown and those guys, or Boys to Men or something, go sing to... an A&R manager on the corner in their neighborhood and get a record deal like that because it was more of a talent over popularity thing. So now it's more popularity over talent.
Yeah, facts.
So that's why you have oversaturated.
The script
got following gives you the leverage.
A bunch of bullshit ass music.
It's like Big Sean. Big Sean got his break rapping to Kanye in the elevator. It didn't matter how many followers he had.
That's just all. That's this new age stuff. But we don't even got to get deep into the politics of that. But what I'm saying is that's the reason why they say it's oversaturated. It's because everybody is. Back then you couldn't just accessible as easily as it is today. So it's like everybody can do it.
But that's why labels and people who could offer these people deals, they want to know you have a following.
Yeah.
And that gives you leverage over your skills.
Yeah.
You know
and that's just it ain't you don't even got to be rapping. You could be painting houses.
Yeah, that's true.
And we could talk about all of the shit that goes into every business for days, but it's just, I know one thing, consistency and keep going and believing in yourself.
Nah, facts.
I'll tell you that.
At the end of the day, that's really all it is, bro. Like, you're not going to hit a home run until you go to the plate. It's like simple as that.
You miss as many shots you don't take.
Mm-hmm. Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
But yeah, man, Before we wrap up, man, I know you just dropped your project. Definitely want you to shout out the name of the project. I want you to kind of like describe the vibe, like however you feel the best way to describe it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay.
like
It's,
if it's with colors, if it's with scenery, if it's with
Smells.
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like we got our homie Mike back there, and he
My
always
boy.
he always sees music in colors. You know what I mean? Like
that's
yeah.
one of my bros who I started this shit with too.
Yeah, you mentioned him earlier.
AJ, I met all of these guys around the same time,
Yeah.
man. Like I said, this is just not like overnight, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of people that I know that's been doing this got 10, 15 years on me.
Yeah.
I know dudes who's doing big things now I went to school with. He was rapping when I was in 11th grade. You feel me? So my thing is, bro, if you love it, if you put the time in, you put the craft, you believe in it, and you work at it, get better, just go do it.
Facts.
You got some bangers though. I'm not gonna lie.
Just time in the gym.
You got some
time
bangers.
in the gym.
You got some bangers.
What's the name
out
of the
there.
project?
It's Lost and Found. It's I believe it's 8 songs.
Is there a motivation behind it? Is there like a story behind it?
Yeah, basically, the song is called. I got a song on there called "When I'm Around," aka like "Lost and Found." So it's the analogy. It's just an analogy, like my heart being fucked up and lost. You know what I'm saying? And just going through all of these trial and errors and emotional feelings and family and friendship and that's all it's really. It's just me giving so much of myself. Because when you give so much of yourself to people, it could eventually have you, lost and stuck in like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Or what am I not doing
facts.
right? And mental illness is the biggest thing.
You could
feel
definitely
me?
lose yourself trying to satisfy a whole bunch of different people and not really following the plot of what you trying to do.
Friends,
Big time,
family, your
big
kids, your mother, your brother, your sister, whoever, because especially when you like in the position I'm in, I'm like the leader. Now that my dad is dead and gone and you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the person that everybody, even my mother, who she's a big dog, but she still looked to me, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So
Next one up.
I'm playing a role that it come with a lot of pressure, and you trying to do all of this shit.
You put that in your music?
Yeah, and I'm really just getting started. I've been getting better and learning more and more. I've got so slick at knowing how to make music, talking about something, but really talking about nothing.
There's emotion in it. I can hear it.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can hear the emotion.
So I'm
in
really
it.
just getting started on really telling my story because for a while I had to learn how to do that because like I told you in the beginning, I'm still to this day learning song structure and all of that. And like I said earlier, my boy Lou and AJ are the two people that helped me learn a lot of that shit. Like half the time I go in the booth, I don't have no structure. I just got a bunch of words or a bunch of melodies.
Yeah.
I go in there do my thing. Lou or AJ go in there, bitch, and structure it up for us. We structure it up together. Now we got the song. You see what I'm saying? And I work better doing it like that because if I go in there trying to force it like, this is the hook, this is that, now I'm going to be fucked up. And recording, even though I thrive, and a lot of us artists, we thrive through strife and agony and shit, and we wouldn't have nothing to talk about without it. Like, you need that type of stuff sometimes to push you through and get better, and it helps even with the creative part. So it's just like
What's big is that that makes a difference.
it do. So now you're
That
just
makes
in
a
there
big
making up
difference
shit.
in how that song comes across and makes people feel.
Because I know everybody's going through that same shit. Because and that's the thing too. Before we get out of here, it's like people will not fuck with your music because they don't relate to you or can't relate to it. But then you'll go in there and see a square ass motherfucker on the internet jamming to when Future said mask off, fuck your mask off, Molly Percocet.
Yeah.
You've never taken none of those drugs in your life. You've never been involved in none of that. But
Facts.
And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You can vibe to music, that shit that you've never done or lived or been through.
I vibe to that
But
shit. I ain't gonna lie.
when you're an up and coming artist, independent, it's like that shit is highlighted even more. And it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can actually relate to what I'm talking about. You ain't never shot no damn body. You see what I'm trying to say?
Big
Facts.
time, man.
So it's just all comes with time, and it's just about I'm only trying to make music that my kids can listen to, and they kids, and my granny can listen to. I'm even working on that, making music without cussing and shit. Yeah. So and I just cuss right there. But
Cussing and shit.
My granny and auntie, they real church going, and they like, baby, I love your music, but can you make something without all that cussing in it? So I'm trying to get better at that.
Hey, Big,
too.
that's
So
what
it's-
Big L was known for.
But
This guy
sometimes
could
you
spit
can't-
3 verses without saying a cuss word.
LL
man.
Cool J?
And Big L too.
But I ain't
Big
gonna lie
L.
to you though. Certain
Big L.
things you gotta cuss.
Big L was
Big L, yeah.
Nah. Big L was cussing his ass off, dog.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, it's certain shit. If
Oh,
I
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you,
yeah.
if Ludacris would have said,
I'm tripping.
if Ludacris would have said, "Move, woman, get out the way,
Nah, facts,
get
it don't
out
hit the
the way,
same.
woman,
It
get
don't hit
out
the
the
same.
way."
I just thought of slugs for
you would be like,
snitches.
"What the fuck is this?"
Facts.
But when he said, "Move, bitch, get out the way, get out
shit-
the
it
way,"
hit harder.
bitch,
It hit harder.
It's a whole different emotion.
It hit harder, yeah.
Facts.
Because that's what music is. You wanna, just because you ain't never shot nobody in their head, don't mean you ain't wake up and a bitch pissed you off and you made you want to shoot their ass in the head. You got that emotion. Instead of you shooting them in the head, you go make a rap song about how you want to blow their motherfucking scally back so you don't go to jail. See, we're artists, we're painters, Picasso. Don't put me in no box. You don't even live like that. But you want to talk about what he rapping about, if he living or not. Shut up.
Nah, people are super funny
You
with
ain't
that,
sold
man.
no dope.
Yeah, people super funny with that. They be saying stuff and they don't even know what they saying. It's like, bro, you're just talking just to talk. You like it, bro. You don't gotta justify
I used to
it.
think I had to hide that I like a country song or a gospel song. I love listening to Fred Hammond. Whenever I'm going through a rough day or feeling something, I turn that Fred Hammond on. That's what I learned to play the drums to. Church music, gospel music. But when we come in there, and we in this area of time where people gotta hide who they are, what they like.
Yeah.
But now it's becoming more open. I will say that. But it's like, damn, be yourself.
And to kind of wrap it up, you was asking earlier about motivation, and that's one of the motivations too. Like, music is like a sacred thing, bro. Especially like the songs that make you feel that way, that like you go to for certain feelings, or like when they come on, like you even get a smell of something. You know what I mean? Like, for you as an artist to be that for somebody else is like a super dope like thing to think about. Like, dang, bro, like I made a piece of art that makes somebody feel like, for example, like for me, one of them songs for me is DMX Slipping, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's
I'm following.
dog. That was
that's
like
my shit,
one of
too.
the realest songs. Like it still is, and every time it comes on, I can't skip
It's funny
it. Like,
you
I
say
gotta
that
listen to it.
because I don't think me and DMX are nowhere near the same type of artist. But it's funny. I be telling everybody that's the type of artist I want to be, because a DMX show, you can go to a DMX show, you could laugh, you could cry, turn up, talk shit, feel every emotion, and then motherfucker pray for you at the end.
You don't even gotta be a DMX fan to like catch the vibe. You
It
know,
ain't even about his music. It's about everything else that's surrounding it. You see what I'm saying?
facts.
So it's like, you go to DMX, you gonna turn up, feel like you wanna whoop a nigga ass, feel like you wanna fuck a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? Feel like you wanna go get some money, feel like you wanna get a pit bull, feel like you wanna pray to God, cry. You gonna feel, that's the type of artist I dream to be like, because DMX show real.
I won't say who does that to me because it's
emotional.
controversy, but there is still an artist.
Yeah, we all got something fucked up about us. I bet you if we put all of y'all's life in closet shit, but on broad stage too,
Yep.
you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? You might think him being a robber is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Your granny might think you smoking weed is a bad thing. Having sex without wedlock is a bad thing. So we can all got something we could be judged for.
Yeah.
Nah,
It
facts.
just depending who the one doing the judging.
Nah, facts.
Even though God is the only one that, you know.
Yeah, facts, man. That's perfect way to go out. Yo, before we wrap though, just give him the project again. Yo, so I'm definitely gonna say. Let me pull up the track list here because I don't remember it off the top of my head. I know the one
I
that
don't
say
remember
True
all mine
Colors.
off the top,
It does
so I
say
can't
it's
expect you.
True Colors in parentheses actually. So I did remember
yeah.
that part. I like that True Colors joint, the Colorblind one. The Don't Love Me. Don't Love Me is probably my favorite one.
For sure, for sure.
And I think it was Things You Do also.
Word.
But yeah, when, me and AJ was bumping it last time we was here, and you definitely got some bangers on there, bro.
Oh yeah, they gonna have to go tap into the catalog eventually. I got some shit y'all can't see him, but my boy Uncle Mike in the cut. We me, him, Lou the Cashiers.
Cash me
and,
out,
and
huh?
that's what another thing before we go, I prided myself on that too. That's why another thing that I felt so like a hurt little ass boy and shit when because I was naive to this music business. Like I prided myself on that for years, fucking with the same people, working with the same people, because that was the dream that they fed us.
Yeah,
I
facts.
made it with the niggas I started with. I made then you find out, you know, like
Facts.
everybody, you know, it's just. But I really like I said, the album Lost and Found, 8 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Good structure.
I was looking at my catalog
Good
with my boy
structure.
AJ the other day. I was like, damn, I didn't even plan that. But in my shit, it say we done dropped something every 2 years since 2018.
Fire.
And I'm like, I'm trying to break that this year. So I got to drop another album this year. So hopefully that's the goal. We can get that done. That should be on the way. That's called FLAW. It's an acronym for favor, love, awareness, and win.
Ooh.
Most of the songs already done. They
Like
just
that.
not. They still like in mixing process, but that'll be later down the line. But yeah, go that Lost and Found 8 songs.
But
know,
tap in, man.
Go tap in
listen to
everywhere, and you know, by the time y'all see this interview, it's already out. So go send that to your friend, to your friend, to your friend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, my guy.
I appreciate you,
Until
brother.
the
Both
next
of y'all,
one.
man.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
that. Stay butter.
JC.